All right, now here's an example that's a little more complicated. I realize in the last example, the steps that I gave you, I told you guys to find your excluded values, but then factor your denominator. You probably are gonna need to factor that denominator first in order for you to find the excluded values. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that here. So I know this denominator factors to x plus 4 times x minus 2. So if I was going to set each of these denominators equal to 0, I can solve them and I can get what x can't be. Now, x cannot be any number that's going to give me 0 in the denominator. So this one would be 2, and this one is going to be negative 4. So if my solution is either one of those, it can't be counted. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to find our LCM. So if you recall, we look at all our denominators and we look what's shared, what's left over. Well, x plus 4 and x plus 4 are shared, so they go in. And then x minus 2 and x minus 2 are shared, so those go in. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to rewrite each of our fractions or our ratios with that LCM. Now, if I want this to become x plus 4 times x minus 2, I didn't mean to put the 5 there, minus x plus 4 times x minus 2 equals the only one that we can actually use that we don't have to do anything to is this one. But now when I go to play my compare game, if I have x minus 2 here, but here I have this, I know that I need to multiply by x plus 4 over x plus 4. So then I'm left with 5x plus 20. Don't forget you guys have to distribute that. Well, here I see this, and I see, okay, so I had x plus 4, but here this is what my LCM is, so I'm missing the x minus 2. So now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to change this to plus negative. So I'm going to change that one to a plus. And so now when I distribute my negative 2, I end up with negative 2x plus 4. So once I get to this step and I see that all my denominators are the same, I don't need to pay attention to them anymore because I could multiply every term by x plus 4 times x minus 2, and what would happen is they would all cancel. So this is my remaining equation, and I am pretty stinking confident all of you could solve this equation. So on the left side, we combine our like terms. Watch me screw that one up now that I said that. So then I get negative 28 equals 3x. So when I divide both sides by 3, I'm left with x equals negative 28 thirds. Now, is negative 28 thirds one of my excluded values? Nope. So that's my solution.